Sorry, folks. OBS updated, and of course, it changed my microphone settings. So hopefully, everybody's doing well. I'm here for a Wednesday stream. Monday streams are probably not going to happen for a while. Little Squirrel has dance on Mondays, so I am not going to be available at 9. I am still up and around, but I have to make sure that Baby Bear is taken care of and whatnot. So I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, so basic rundown of everything. Hopefully everybody's doing well. We had our first play test for Crestfallen LARP. Super excited about that. Let me go ahead and pull up the documents I'm going to be working on today. As per usual, I'm going through all the rules and whatnot. We had quite a bit of feedback from the players. So we've already got a bunch of edits to the character sheet. That's all done. Sherry's working on finalizing that. The two of us talked about it yesterday. I also got a bunch of the resource cards reformatted, so that should all be fixed. But so far, let me pull up the list here, because, you know, Facebook. I got a bunch of the old pictures added up, which is cool. I asked some questions about armor protecting character from character conditions. But, okay, so here's the long and the short of it. We're changing the verbals on melee attacks. Instead of just being the condition, it's going to be the attack, the skill followed by the condition. So it makes them a little bit longer, so it makes combat a little bit, it slows it down a little bit. Firearms, we didn't have a chance to test, but I noticed a problem in the actual document. It's not supposed to be affected by any game skills, so that needs to be fixed. The current monster cards that I wrote, they're a little too beefy, and the main problem with that is armor points. Whenever we cut the armor points out, everything seemed to balance really, really well. So I'm going to make sure that I rewrite those. Damage numbers and body numbers worked out really, really well. The low hit point total, even with the 10 bonus for good costuming, felt good with the damage numbers we were getting with base level characters. The playtester said that the base level characters felt good. It felt like they had a good amount of skills for the number of points they had. They felt effective. We tested out some typical backpacking, and that worked out really, really well. But it was able to be overcome, which was a nice change from the national base game. We reviewed the code of conduct, sportsmanship, and safety rules, which, while I haven't officially put them out there yet, lots of them are based off of previous games that I've played, and a lot of work that has already been done in the community. And I try to reference those people that I got the information off of. Erica, who I got to work a little bit with whenever I was at Dead Legends, is very, very involved in the facilitator kind of positions of other LARP games. and is very much a, how should I put it? She's not so much a LARP gamer. She is more of a LARP actress. She comes from that other side of LARPing, which is perfectly acceptable. Not as much about the crunch of character sheets, but more about the actual characters and how they're role played. So very much a lot of the work that she did whenever she ran her own LARP and owned her own LARP was very much looking at the safety net that you have to have for your players. So a lot of the stuff is based off of her work. She did a really good job with clarifying and referencing different people that wrote those kind of rule systems. We talked about the flurry rule and whatnot. For the most part, it wasn't an issue, which was good. And we went over how I plan on, setting up modules and things of that nature. So all in all, it went really, really smooth. I brought way too many firearms. I brought way too much melee stuff, but I wasn't sure who all was going to be showing up. So most of the players that showed up brought their own gear, so I shouldn't have brought as much stuff. I'll know a little bit better for next time. Trying to see if there's anything else. Nope, that's really about it. So if you have any comments or questions you'd like to bring up, feel free, go ahead and throw those in the chat. But otherwise, I'm going to be looking at the rules and seeing what changes we wanted to make just to make sure that the new rules are ready for the next playtest. So let's see. Playtest version 2.0. Feels good to say that. So yeah, I've been on Facebook a lot, just double checking things, talking with people, and trying to put out more content. For the most part, it's been going well. There are a lot of LARP games out there. One thing I definitely want to note, I kind of want to bring up. I've been involved in a couple different LARPs. I've been involved with a number of people that run LARP games locally. I mean, one of the chapters that's currently opened is basically the one that I owned and ran previously. And I've worked with the owners of the other games and chapters and whatnot. I'm going to do my very, very best to be as professional publicly and privately whenever I'm talking about these other games. I don't have any ill will towards any of the people. There's some bad blood from some interactions, but on the whole, I want to come at this with a positive outlook, and so there's no reason for me to bring anybody else down or talk about any other groups or anything like that. But I'm really focusing on our players and people that come to our game, and I want feedback from them. And I'm writing the rules for those people that, come to our game and want to play something different. A lot of the games that I see kind of look fairly similar. They try to be or are versions of the national game that we previously used to play. And while I enjoyed that game and I loved that game for a long time, there were definitely some flaws. And I think one of the biggest flaws was and one of the biggest boons too, but one of the biggest flaws was that national base system. It was changed at the drop of a hat instead of referencing the people that owned and ran the actual chapters and games. And that changed the entire dynamic, and it changed how we all kind of interacted with each other. And it was rough for some time. So, yeah, I definitely want to take that into account and see how we're going. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest. Let's go ahead and look at the rules. How to forge your character. Most of that stuff should stay the same. Okay, so we decided that the character points and the lineages and whatnot were all good. Didn't have any major problems with those. Everybody was okay with the exponential cost for the categories. Everybody was okay with the exponential cost for hit points, energy, and stamina. Everybody was okay with the gaining 4 character points for attending an event and receiving an additional 4 if they earn them or pay for them, and 4 towards their secondary character. They kind of understood where my thought process was with that, so that's cool. We went over all of the different ways that players can earn additional character points. That people were very, very happy that it's all laid out. It's not necessarily just pay to win. It's pay or donate or use your time and your energy to make the game grow to win. And it's fair across the board. So everybody was pretty cool with that. Stamina points. That was cool. Energy points still similar. Essence, people like the thought process of using those points for other things other than just bringing characters back. Body points, yet again, everything was cool. Starting with 5, getting the bonus for the costuming. Armor points, that was fine. We just didn't use many in the actual playtest because we were like small group on small group. Didn't really go over the armor rules other than discussing the points on the NPCs. I plan on making a purchase through Epic Armory once things are more finalized to get some more torso armor, but that isn't set in stone yet. I apologize, I'm going to yawn here. Yet again, if you have any questions, comments, anything you want to talk about or look at, feel free, go ahead, ask away in the chat. Yeah, like I said, lineages, nobody had any issues with that. We'll split that. That's fine. Okay. Now remember, there was an issue in here, I believe. Okay. One of the first things that I wanted to get rid of. Okay, immune poison. You have to have 30 points, 30 character points in the dwarven category. Elven lineage. 30 character points yet again. I'm cutting the 1 use per event. Now, the reason for that is that all of those skills are highly situational, but they all require stamina points. So why restrict people? If we find that it's too overpowered, we can change it later. yet again. Taking that out of Hofflin. And I noticed that I didn't have the 30 character points here. I still had an X. So, good edit. Okay, let's see. Firearms, single shot only is still fair. Woo! Sorry. Characters trained in the use of one weapon of their choice, not including firearms. Okay, that's good. Okay, alchemy. Claws. 30 character points. Okay, so far so good. Yep. 30 character points here. Take out the one use per event. Orc was the one that really stood out at me. Like, why would I buy Rage once for 2 stamina out of here? No, it makes more sense. Okay, magical combat chart. Okay, everything's good there. And I didn't put a cost on a cap on specialization the way I did for physical talent, augmentation, and mastery. It's kind of on purpose. I think their damage totals and their healing totals are not severe enough in comparison to dealing damage like the other skills. But everything there looks good. Let's see. Ambidextrous. Okay. Okay. Good. I think that's all good. Okay, let's go from there. I think everything under group combat was good. And I think my totals were okay. Nobody seemed to have any issues with the totals of character points for the augmentation and the mastery skills. Don't cover your mouth, Baron. That's how you talk to people. Okay. Whew. Wasn't a long day. It was actually a pretty good day today. But I'm tired. Just been feeling tired. Okay. I actually had a lot of people comment that they were interested in taking the pickpocket skill, which kind of makes me happy. Because I really like the clothespin use of pickpocket. Okay. We had a real good talk about the use of the diplomacy skill to distract targets. They did bring up the fact of running up to an NPC group and trying to talk to them and then get them to forcing the use of diplomacy before a fight breaks out. I might need to be careful about that. We don't want that to get too cheesed, but a little bit isn't bad. We want people to use skills and have them be effective. Like, that's part of the fun, right? Plus, I just like the idea of diplomacy. Sadly, we talked a lot about the surgery skills, but we didn't talk a lot about the medical training skills. The first tier of medical training is not super useful if you've already picked up magic, but the second and third are super useful for getting rid of the conditions and whatnot. Okay. Let's see what we got. Adaptable and alchemy will stay the same. Ambidextrous. Okay. Assassinates the first of the skills that deals stuff. So the call is 50 assassinate. And you can swing it until you make contact, which felt super, super deadly. Which, I mean, it should. And with not a lot of people having armor to begin with. I like the concept of berserk augmentation. +2 damage to all attacks, weapon swings, and ranged attacks. And +5 spell damage. I just like that. Okay, block does resist. Body is just body. Breakthrough. Skill allows a character to strike a target so hard that they cannot block the damage with a weapon or shield. To use this skill, a character must call unblockable and up to their maximum damage with their claws or brawlers. May not be used in tandem with other skills. This damage may still be negated with any skill or ability that allows a creature or character to use the resist condition. Yep, that's all good. Break weapon. To use this skill, a character must call break weapon and strike it. Okay, so that is the distinction. If you use the break weapon ability, you have to actually hit the weapon that you want to break. Okay. Nope, that's all good. Break weapon is the skill name as well. Yeah. Because I think it would be totally lame to say break weapon, break, or broken. Because broken is the condition. But break is already in the call. So, yeah, we're just going to leave it at that. Otherwise, It's too much. Buckler. All good. Claws. Claws are natural weapons, but can still be targeted with break and destroy effects. Damaged claws are fixed with medical training augmentation or any spell or ability that similarly fixes a creature or character's limbs or claws. Like a restore limb spell type thing, even though we don't have that spell in the game currently. Conceal object, all good. Consultation, all good. Counter. I'm not surprised by that. I wasn't sure if you were watching or not. I thought I could kind of hear my super monotone voice over the TV. Is he being good at least? Yet again, folks, if you have any questions or comments or anything you want to talk about LARP-wise, feel free to go and ask. Does a broken claw disable the use of that hand for other tasks? No, it doesn't. The broken condition makes you swing 1 damage with it. So I mean, it is kind of. Gil, that's a good point. That is a good point. Let me take a look at it. Because we don't want people with broken limbs to necessarily be able to cast spells with it. Let me make sure that I have clarified that. Target is broken. It must be repaired before it can be used properly. Weapons that gain the condition may only deal 1 point of damage. Shields. Right. No, that makes sense. How I broke it now. Shields that gain the condition do not fully protect. Limbs that are broken may not be used. No hopping while in combat for player safety, please. So yeah, limbs that are broken may not be used. I'm going to leave the wording just as that. If I need to clarify it more, I will. But I mean, I think limbs that are broken may not be used should be clear enough to our folks that it makes sense. You feeling any better, Gil? Let me see. Moving back up. Oh, also, Nay, is the music too loud or not loud enough, or is it tolerable? Okay. Cool. Yeah, I still wasn't feeling 100% today either, but need to get work done. And then I went into work and there was a giant trailer with a backhoe in front of the building. So I was worried they were going to dig up the road today. Luckily, they did not. So that was a plus. Okay, thank you. So break weapons stay in that. Buckler is staying that. We clarified that people can strap bucklers to their arms, so they are allowed to use their buckler hand as a free hand. That is not described in here, but I believe it is described in the proficiency section. Or it is in the section higher up. I'll double check that though. Claws, cool. Conceal object, cool. Consultation, counter. Okay. Yeah, I kind of want to have that on a character now. Anyway, cower. Cower was specifically in the conditions section, so I want to make sure I double check that, but it should be good. Crafting augmentation and mastery. Cool. That should be good. Crafting theory, good. Daze. Okay, this skill allows the character to deal the dazed condition to a target. To use this skill, a character must call dazed and strike the target with a valid weapon strike. Okay, so that call is still really short. Gonna leave it how it is now. But that dazed is great to take people out of the fight, as we found. But it's easily gotten rid of by you attacking your friends. So I'm gonna leave it at that. It's a high risk, high reward kind of effect. Deduction, leave that in there. Demand, leave it in there. Diplomacy. Let's read over this again. Skill allows the character to distract targets by talking with them. To use the skill, the character must begin a conversation. If the conversation has not escalated to violence, the character may call diplomacy while continuing to speak. All characters involved in the conversation are considered the targets and gain the distracted condition. While distracted, the character and targets must maintain this conversation, and all targets must only pay attention to the character using the skill or any other character pulled into the conversation. Ends if there's a 10-second break in the conversation, a target is attacked, or the skill user is attacked. It's all pretty much common sense. I think that's good. Skies, energy. Okay, enchanting should be good. Equal trade, escape artist, family stockpile. Favored target. Skill does 1 additional point of damage if the character has physical talent augmentation. 1 point. Okay, yeah. So this skill scales based off of how many points you have in physical augmentation, which I really liked. Okay, fighting prowess. Firearms. This skill allows a character to be proficient in the use of firearms. Additionally, this skill grants the character the knowledge and ability to craft a single-shot firearm without having the appropriate crafting skills. Crafting a firearm in such a way has a stamina cost of 5, takes 1 hour. Crafting rules are found. Okay, cool. Flesh wounds, call is resist. Florentine. Okay. Foraging makes sense. Gathering. Nope, that's staying the same. Okay, good. Going rate is fine. Grapple. Unlike a character. How do I want to word it? I want to allow people to carry people around while entangled in this way. Because you kind of want to grip somebody up and pull them out of an area. You don't want them necessarily stuck to the ground. The grappler may carry grappler may carry the target of the effect at a walking pace while maintaining the entangle effect. Okay. It gets a little wordy and a little confusing. But overall, I think it's still cool. I want people to be able to carry other characters. Okay. Hamstring. Okay, it's good. Harvesting, okay. Okay. Haymaker. It's still good. Good. Holdings, good, good, good. Immune charm, immune entangle, immune knockback. All the immunes should be good. Intimidate. Huh. Okay. So I might have two problems. Let me grab a pen and write this down. So daze and knockback are the name of the skill as well as the condition. So that means they're still single count currently. I might need to change the names of those two skills to make it a 2-word call. So like sap. Don't know what to use for knockback yet. Okay. Noah guy, magical research, maintenance, medical training. They're all good. That should be a comma. Merchants Guild. Hey, I'm doing better on that. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, Merchants Guild. One-handed axes, hammers, bladed weapons. So, Gil, you will be happy to know that currently, with a person with sword and shield backpacking, getting backpacked by a healer, polearm is a great counter to that right now with the damage numbers. It seemed to work really, really well because they had enough time to heal the person in front of them, but with the added reach, I was able to keep on them enough to drop both of them. So having 2 shields and swords and then a healer on both probably would be comparable to the way the national game was healing wise, but we'll see. Opportunist makes sense. Opportunist, pain tolerance. Parry, stays resist, physical talent. Okay. Pick lock, all good. Pickpocket. I want common or basic resources. I think those are the 2 designations I have. I just don't want any rare ones. But that should be good. Poison use. Drop 2 paper clips on the floor now. Quarry. Okay. The skill does 1 additional point of damage. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. So that's a good thing to note. So if you have Quarry up against somebody, you take double damage from all attacks from all other targets. Okay. Rage. Gains the dazed condition. Cool. Ranged weapon. Okay, requisition, research guild, resist bleed, resist charm, resist entangle. All the resist skills, search. Uh-oh. What category is that found in? Craftsman? Academic. This guy. I'm going to change that to search area so we don't get confused with the actual act of searching. The 3 count makes much more sense. I think Hofflin has it. Nope, kinfolk. Okay. Kinfolk and academic. Okay. Okay, search area is done. Shield, slay, 50 slay, specialization, augmentation, mastery, staff, stamina, stealth. Okay, this skill allows a character to gain the hidden condition and is restricted to wooded areas day or night. Additionally, a hidden character may shift or reposition oneself if they do not take more than 2 steps from the position where they originally used it. Okay, cool. Cool. Strength. Strength augmentation, strength mastery. supply. Surgery, cool. I like the concept of writing the chart for surgery. Technology crafting, Thieves Guild Throne, two-handed, variable, waylay. Call is waylay sleep. Weapon of choice, wear armor. Okay. Okay. Targeted this condition takes the amount of damage sent along with it. Okay, so I need to change the wordings on Haymaker, Assassinate, and Slay. Just to make sure I'm keeping consistency. Okay. There we go. Block, breakthrough, break weapon, cross, counter. Okay. Dang it. It's going to mess up all my formatting. Okay. Insert. Page break. Okay. It's okay. It's all good. Haymaker. Ooh, that cut it close. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay. Where was I at? Broken, charmed, cower, damaged, dazed. Damage is what triggered my thought process on that. Okay, so dazed. Okay, dead till removed for 5 minutes. Destroyed. Okay. Distracted. Okay, dominate. Oh. Out of music. Maybe. Oh, yeah. There it goes. Okay, dying. Elemental entangled. Greater undead. Okay, cool. Okay, hidden, knockback, knockdown. Poisoned. Okay. Proficiency. The target of this condition may use weapons, bucklers, shields they are proficient with to maximum effectiveness. If creature character uses they are not proficient with, they must treat it as if it had the broken condition, though it will not need to be repaired unless it gains the broken condition while it. Okay, good. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, I think everything else is good. Okay. So I changed firearms in here. Firearms deal 5. Okay. Firearms will deal unblockable 5 damage and may not be used with skills unless specifically noted. Cool, cool, cool. Flurry roll. Pinning, trapping, weapon swings, turtling. Cut. Paste. Please note that firearms are their own do not follow these rules. And are discussed below. Then I'm going to cut this and paste it here. Using a firearm in Crestfallen is supposed to be difficult. The technology is new and evolving and should be roleplayed as such. The character must have proficiency in firearms to use any dart-based weapon. Additionally, a character must over-embellish the act of aiming at a target for 3 seconds before calling damage and discharging the blaster. Firearms will deal unblockable 5 damage and may not be used with skills unless specifically noted. Cool. Cool. Technically, I should cut that. And post those there. Melee damage, all melee damage type stuff. I'm going to then cut that and move it here. Um, players are not allowed to target the melee, ranged, or firearm attacks. Okay. Okay. I like that layout a little bit better. That should be good. Magic. Okay, casting a spell. We're having players create their own, so why did I put that? Okay, crafting and science. Medical training, sure. Okay. So, there's one thing that I want to add to this. And I'm currently at 43 pages. So if that's at 43 pages, my code of conduct and core philosophies is at 5. And then what's my other document? Where's my other document? My persona guide. Let's see, how many pages is my persona guide? 10 pages. So we're still only looking at 58 pages for the game altogether. Still pretty cool. Okay, the only thing that I'm missing from this, and I should have clarified, I'm going to clarify in the open space that I have after skills. It's going to be home paragraph style centered. And I'm at 20 for that. Count it bold. Why is that italicized? Are all of them italicized? Just want to be consistent before I send this off to a proofreader. Okay. All those are italicized. My bad. Ideally, I want to send this off to a proofreader and then possibly make physical copies, which is exciting to think about. Counted actions. Back to 12. Cut that. Layout. Okay. Okay, good. I normally want to have a space after that stuff. Um, need to think of the right way to word how I want to describe counted actions. But I want to make a list of typical counted actions. So we have search, harvest, we have search harvesting, we have killing below, carrying. What other kind of counted actions do we want to make sure are standard across the board? What other counted actions were there in the national base game? Huh. No. Okay. Gil, if you're still there, do you remember any other counted actions? Do I have it in my no, my pick locks are longer than 3 count, but pick locks. Gathering. Transportation. Yeah. Yep. Alternative states, maybe. I don't necessarily want to do the window thing, but like I'll put mod specific. Module specified. I'll need to put these in alphabetical order for my own mental sanity. Okay. Okay. Fix. Okay. Then I just copy, paste. Character may search a tribe creature for leaves and resources they may have on their person. Call for this is Killing Blow. Causing them to instantly gain the dead condition. Should I change the call for Killing Blow or leave it at the same as the national game? If 2 characters are carrying a target or a character with strength carries a target and they may choose to run if the target is physically able and willing to do so. Do slashes. I have done slashes every other time. Keep it consistent, me. Keep it consistent. Good night. See you in the morning. Okay. All good. See you guys later. I'll be done in a little bit. I'll probably quit at 11. While moving, if anyone taking part in this action is struck, the target is instantly dropped and the 3 count must be... Just leave it at that. Um, okay. Target gains any of the entangled conditions. Character may use rope / chain to restrain the character. What the heck happened? Okay. Paranoia. Got it. Okay. I will be right back, folks. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I mean, overall, this is good. I just need to make a few more changes. And then I'll change the order based off of everything. Character may search a... I don't want to have it as dropped. Character may search a... a character may be searched for any leaves they may have on their person. Character may be searched for an item. Copy. Character may ask for a clarification regarding the search, but should not try to actively deceive another. Okay, I think that is a good clarification. Okay. Um, okay. I think I am done for the evening, y'all. I know it is not 11 yet, but I am exhausted, so I am going to go ahead. Save. Got it. I want to sort by date. I want to save a copy. Desktop. Okay. Okay. Now where did it save? There we go. Cool. Okay. So I just have a couple more that I need to finish there, and I should be good. I'm going to go ahead and head to bed. Thank you very much for hanging out, folks. I really appreciate it. I will speak to you later. Have a great night.